Mo Singh. I'm a psychiatrist here at the Brickhouse Recovery Center. It's a real pleasure to work here. So part of my role is seeing patients for assessments and treatment, and then some of that is doing some of the group programming, and particularly I do the mindfulness group here at the center. So.
My name is Avi Olak, or Dr. Olak, how people call me. I'm a psychiatrist. My area of practice is in addiction psychiatry, and I work at a few places, including the Brickhouse Recovery.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nikki Singh. I'm the clinical psychologist here at the Brickhouse. So I offer individual psychology sessions, individual therapy sessions, as well as group sessions.
I'm Dr. Loveneet Hare. I'm an addiction psychiatrist and one of the co-owners of Brickhouse Recovery Center. Part of our role as the addiction psychiatrist is to provide the medical care that's provided here and direct some of the medications and some of the medical and psychiatric assessments. And then from a more of a business standpoint, we help with running operations, looking at our strategy long term, and making sure the patient experience is as good as it can be.
I'm Madison. I'm one of the addiction counselors here at Brickhouse. I am also a provisional psychologist, and I'm trained in EMDR.
Hi, my name is Pavin, and I'm one of the addiction counselors here at Brickhouse. As an addiction counselor, we focus on supporting clients through various therapeutic approaches. A typical day will start with a check-in group where we provide space for clients to share their current thoughts, emotions, and goals for the day. Throughout the day, we'll facilitate psychoeducation groups where we teach them concepts such as implementing boundaries or socializing in recovery, incorporating self-compassion into your day-to-day exercises as well. And we also look at different therapeutic modalities such as dialectical behavioral therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, and mindfulness. And then we end with a checkout group just to kind of see how they can take all of the skills they've learned throughout the day and implement them into their evening.
My name is Coralie, and I actually wear a couple different hats around here. I was hired as the office assistant. I'm also an alcoholic in recovery, so I lead the 12-step program we run here, and I work with the clients in the wellness capacity. So, we'll do yoga, and then we'll do like some art therapy and some food work. So I do a few.
My name's Rena Eggins. I'm the director of operations here. There's a lot of different things that we do here. So I kind of look at, covering whatever I can. I work with the staff, I work with the people that are accessing care here, I work with the physicians. I feel like I do a little bit of everything.
I think the people working here are amazing, and we have a really great team.
I love the team we work with. It's a strong, loving, compassionate.
I feel like the connection, the camaraderie that we've really created, and the culture is just something that is unheard of.
Really like the team that we have here, and being able to work with people, work with them, and see the relationship that we can build with people. The warm and inviting nature the staff bring to all clients in different stages of recovery.
The vibe, the aura that I get into, I walk into the Brickhouse, it gives me a very personal, homely feeling.
The energy when you come into it, there's this feeling of just, like I feel really calm when I'm here, and we want our patients to also feel that feeling.
Watching people change. I think it's really nice to see the improvements that people make.
I mean, we all have some form of lived experience with addiction or worked in it, and we understand that with addiction comes they need compassion.
This has kind of been a place of healing through its history, and you kind of sense that when you come here, so I'd say that's my absolutely my favorite part.
If I could master any skill instantly, it would be to master multiple languages. So that would be a great skill to have, to be able to communicate with people, in their own mother tongue would be awesome.
Carpentry, the process of starting something and being able to finish it. And I think it's really cool to be able to work with your hands and create. And I've always been interested in carpentry.
The ability to taste a dish and be able to recreate it perfectly. No recipes, no guesswork, just become the next Gordon Ramsay.
Golf. I started golfing 5-6 years ago, and it's a very hard sport, and so I would love to just be very, very good at it.
It would be flying, because then you could go wherever you want to go and see whatever you want to see.
I think I don't like public speaking. I would love to master that.
I have watched every episode of Friends like 1,000 times at least, and I also really love to watch bad reality TV when my brain is just really fried.
Survivor. I know it's been around for a very long time, but I've watched it religiously since like the first season.
CSI. Love to watch CSI.
I am a shy person in certain settings which I don't come across as.
Unusual fact about me is that I've lived in 4 different countries, and you know, I think that's a real privilege because I see myself as a global citizen, and it's given me the opportunity to really see you know, what life is like in different places, and sort of take things in from, you know, different perspectives. So I'm really appreciative of that.
The most unusual fact that people may not be aware of is that prior to becoming a clinical psychologist, I worked as a professional dancer.